Hello everyone, my name is Relax and Panic and this is another reaction to Hunter x Hunter. It is episode 97 and well, we, at least I, got a bit surprised by the Phantom Troupe. Because I haven't seen them coming. And possibly that's what it should be like, right? So we had just one episode with them but learned a lot about their abilities again. So let's just jump in and see what else they want to show us. So here we go in 3, 2, 1, now. Ah, there he is. I really didn't recognize him in the beginning, but it is Finks. Or Plinks? I just tried to recognize which characters are in there. Because I was last time I really was struggling with the names, right? Especially because there are some characters we have not seen a lot. So, but I hope I got them all now. We'll see. Carnage, carnage and devastation. Yeah, it's them again. Holy heck! And even the music, it's their music again. Like, isn't it interesting that the bad guys are fighting for civilization? Ah, yeah. An arc. Her ability is awesome. Ouch. Yeah, his cutting hands. Okay. Got in a hit. I think he's not trying. Okay. Yeah, just put him away and get him again. Yeah. Oh, they're really struggling. That's interesting. It has a different aura than her. very fitting because he's shooting the webs out of his ass. Okay. Interesting. But can't her Vacu like eat everything? So just eat the web. Spider 8. Because the closest were. Nice. Duck. Unsummoned it, resummoned it. By the way, they have the spider tattoo and he is a spider, just saying. Okay. Yum, yum. And here we go. Now you are food. It's so mean because it is a ranged attack. And you're completely stuck on defense. She turned the tides. I mean, couldn't he use his webs to close the wounds? Nope, I think it's over. Well, one less. All cleaned up. Yeah. I got that! Nice. Another leak or what? Okay, he's not on that level. Because he's really good. Going for a new look. An umbrella. Nicely blocked, but it was close. And they're just watching. Oh. What the heck? Evolving? What? Okay, she's raging, but that's weird. Wow. Ooh. Okay. Nice lizard. Yeah, he was left open. Ooh, even bleeding. Ah, they try one by one. Yep. Man, you're last in line. Ah, okay. Run for it? Uh-oh. Interesting. Everyone's like, run. Boom. The heck? It reminds me a bit of the dress that Replica had, but just a little bit, you know. Burned by the sun. Wow. Wow. And he's just walking in it, yeah. Okay, he's cuckoo. Holy heck. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So he's kind of pushing back with the same amount that she dished out, or something like 10 size, 100 size. Yeah, they're gone. Please kill me. Mm. Hmm. They want to use them. Die with a bang, yeah, yeah. Holy shit. Oh, he gave her his dress. Nice. Look at him throwing huge boulders. Yes, they did. They will be there. Pretty sure. Okay, okay. Nice episode. That was really good. I liked it. I mean, they've shown us a lot of stuff. And where do I start? So, give me a second. There it is. So, I said something in the beginning, and I think I want to start with that. Isn't it interesting that the bad guys, the evil guys, are defending the civilization? Here, in this case, they are defending Meteor City. Sure, they have their reasons, right? It's where many of them are from. The original cast, to say so, as we learned, is from Meteor City. So it's their home turf. It's their home. It's possibly where they can recruit more, but maybe, just maybe, some of them have some feelings for the city still. But the other thing is, and that is about defending civilization in general. When you have to see, for the ants, human is more like cattle, right? In a different level. Some are clever enough to understand to not kill all of the livestock, because then you have nothing left. But for many of them, it's even not like cattle, it's more like, you know, vermin that you can crush. So, seeing that, it does not matter if you're good or bad, because the ants will kill you all. So, it's even the evil guys that have to defend the civilization they don't like so much, because still, they are part of it. I like that idea. It's a concept that you see sometimes in movies, in books especially, where it is good reflected about the evildoers. You know, if you see like rightful evil leaders, stuff like that, they're all like thieves guilds, assassins guilds, and the like, which is a bit like the Phantom Troupe. They always argue, if this city is eradicated and gone, I cannot steal from them anymore. You know, these people create and raise money and stuff I want, and then I take it from them. But if they are all killed, they will not raise anymore, and I cannot take it anymore. So I have to defend them. It's a nice concept. I really like that. It's cool that they bring that in here. They do not point on it so much, but it's a cool thing. We had, in the end, two major fights here. We had the queen, Zanzan, I think it is, and we had the spider. So it was interesting to see that they did struggle against them. So one thing is, no question, Shizuku is not the most dangerous fighter of them all. Still, she is on a very high rank, no question there, right? She's a very good league of her own. But her abilities more focus around Blinky and being able to remove everything. But even being a member of the Phantom Troupe and being quite a good member, she struggled against the spider. So that's interesting to see, because if we reflect that power-wise onto the fights we will have with Gon and Killua, we can estimate that they will struggle a lot as well. And the spider was not one of the majors. Just remember, it was not one of the major men here, like the queen is, right? Of the captains. He was a subordinate to the captain. He was like a sergeant. So it would have been interesting to see Gon and Killua go against him, because I guess together they are like power level wise. I guess they could equal Shizuku. I'm not quite sure, right? Interesting to see. She was pretty clever, so she used her abilities and her wits against him, and that's what won the battle for her. And yes, she realized after the fight he could have stopped the bleeding, but he was just too much in panic mode. And that's the thing. The moment when you panic, you stop using your mind anymore. You're just, you lose the battle in this moment. It was nicely done, this turnover in the fight. So when it began, she had this realization that she is in the defense. And thus cannot win, because from a defensive position, you may win, but you have to go into the offense at one point, right? And she turned that around by slipping through the net and then just furiously attacking him. So she was not like slipping out and standing there and just like, hey, I escaped your web, stuff like that. But instead, before he realized, went in and attacked him completely. So he had multiple wounds. And when he tried to do something again, she used her special attack, the Blinky Wakyu sucking of blood. And then she was in the offense, and he could not stand up against it because his willpower in the end faded. He was too much busy being scared and afraid and panicking, and that's why he lost. So nicely done. The other fight, however, is Phaeton. So he is still weakened. He is not up to his level yet, so he used the option to fight against the queen to train. And that is interesting because we have the view on him from the viewpoint of Kaluto. So we've seen last episode that Kaluto's ability is pretty strong. I mean, it's awesome, no question there. But when she watched Phaeton and we watched him from her point of view, the difference in power is overwhelming. So she is aware that she's like nothing there. All the others were there before her, so she's the slowest one. Everyone was just watching like, well, not really care about it. A bit like, you will do it, right? So, and they reflected very much this attitude of the Phantom Troupe, that they are not really helping each other in such moments because they set up before that it is a race. So it's one-on-one against the queen always. That's interesting. It gives her the attitude of the Phantom Troupe, and I think she comes to realize that it may not have been the best option and idea to join them. She went in from a different approach, from the point of view that she is power-wise very strong and will be after Crawler the number 2, something like that. And now she realized, no, not by far. They are all incredibly powerful. So we see that reflected from her point of view. What I found interesting, however, is that she said she is there for her brother. What did she say? Want to retrieve her brother. So, that being said, I am not sure, because the question is, which brother? Because there are two. The one is, no question, Killua, who went away from the family, and it might be they are going for a storyline that she is, really liking her brother and wanting him back, brother-sister love, stuff like that, and just, I think I have, there it is. Yeah, there is the scene. And that's what it is about, because there is this picture of her when she thinks about that, and Hilo is in the middle of the family there. While she is on the outer side and turned away from the family. Like she's grabbing something or someone there. And I'm not sure what that is meant to be. Because what I thought was that she meant her older brother. The one that did work with the Phantom Troupe in the past. So being an assassin of his own sorts, maybe. She could mean... yeah, well, the question is, which one does she mean? However, this picture makes me thinking, because it looks a bit like she is holding to someone or something that is not in the picture directly, like it is taken away from the picture. So I asked myself if maybe, just maybe, there's another brother we don't know about. And she's holding on to him there and tries to bring him back. Just guessing, you know? We do not know. We will see. Okay, so much about her. Apart from that, however, we had the big fight of Faitan, and damn, he's good, right? So he has like a second mode, which is interesting. So that's his real ulti, his special ability that he learned, an ability where he whysoever changes clothes, and whatever in pain he got before, he now dishes out. It seems multiple times, so I guess it's more than just the 1-to-1 ratio. By casting Pain Packer Unforgiven. So that's an interesting ability. Those of you who watched Ruby in the past know this ability to be very like the one that Yang has there. But it is a different version here, a way more OP version. By casting a small sun to appear, and I guess he has multiple options, so it's not only the sun. I guess there are other options he can use. That's a harsh thing. So what you have to do if you fight against him, when you realize that he's getting close, that he's about to summon this ability to turn into this other version, that is the moment you need to strike as much as you can to take him out before he turns. Because the moment he turned, he can dish out so much more damage, you're in real trouble. So I guess it is this, when he's at the last, I don't know, 10%, something like that. So you have to get him to that, and once he tries to evolve into the other version, you have to dish out enough damage to make him unconscious or dead. That's not an easy one, because if you fail, then he has even more power to dish back at you. Interesting. And there, everyone else was like run away, so it's always area effects. Yeah, well, you cannot escape them. So that's the thing in a one-on-one fight. A harsh ability. What I realized apart from that is that in the end, Shizuku had the dress of Things on. So he's always acting like the tough and mean and I will kill you all guy, but he gave her his dress. So there is a weird, this combination that this Phantom Troupe has. On the one hand, they're not helping each other on the fight because they agreed on that before. Even if you get, like, fight done a broken limb here. He broke his arm. But he gave his dress to Shizuku to cover up because she was just in underwear, right? So, yes, they tried to pick a bit on him by saying he's acting very, very girlish, whatever, right? But I think it is a part of that he has a soft side to him, and I like it that it is, because why do evil guys always have to be just brute and kind of stupid? So we have a really good and fleshed out evil group here. I like it. Good episode. Looking forward to the next one. And as always, if you want to see it already, you are very welcome to go over to my Patreon. You're very welcome, if you have not already done, to subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in the next episode. Until then, feel free to comment, like, subscribe. My name is Alex Empedic. Goodbye and out.